heard the president say over and over again that he has never spoken to his son about his business dealings. Has he ever spoken to his son's business partners about his son's business dealings?
Again, nothing has changed about what I said yesterday. The president does not get involved in the business dealings of his son.
Even through his son's business partners?
Nothing has changed since what I said yesterday.
Yeah, but a little fact-checking going down. The White House doubling down that President Biden is in the dark about his son's business dealings, yet House Republicans on the Oversight Committee are pressing Hunter Biden's business partner, Eric Schwerin, to share all the records related to the president because there are reports that Schwerin visited the White House at least 27 times during the Obama-Biden administration. Joining me right now is Kentucky Congressman James Comer. He's the ranking member of the House Oversight Committee and a member of the Education and Labor Committees. Congressman, it's great to see you this morning. Thanks very much. What do we know about this? Connect the dots for us.
Well, President Biden has long claimed he had no knowledge of Hunter's business dealings, but what we've learned in the past week really contradicts that. First of all, we found that Hunter Biden's business partner has been to the White House multiple times, as you mentioned, but even more troubling, we learned that his business partner had access to President Biden's checking account. We have an email that indicates that the partner emailed Hunter Biden saying, since your dad owes you money, I'm going to take his Delaware state tax refund and deposit it into his account and turn around and write you a check. That's a pretty bold statement there, and we've just asked for all the information relating to the correspondence with the business partner, and we're trying to find out exactly what level of involvement President Biden had with Hunter.
Well, this is just extraordinary, and I want you to explain to the viewers why this is so important, because we should also point out that Hunter Biden joined then Vice President Joe Biden on Air Force Two when Joe Biden was making an official trip to China on behalf of the United States. And on that plane is Hunter Biden, his son, I assume, going for business dealings. You're telling me that they didn't discuss why Hunter was going to China with his father, a sitting vice president? Why is this important?
Well, it's important because every indication implies that Joe Biden, for whatever reason, is compromised when it comes to China. And what we're learning now is Hunter has been profiting off of shady business dealings in China for years. Now we've learned through this email that Joe Biden, in fact, owed Hunter Biden money, which I can't imagine a worse person in the world to owe money to if you're involved in the government than Hunter Biden. But he also had all these meetings with his partners, and there's just too many questions that would point to conflicts of interest with Joe Biden himself. Now, we already know Hunter Biden is a walking, talking conflict of interest, but we believe that Hunter Biden is a national security threat, and now we have every reason in the world to believe that Joe Biden was, in fact, in business with Hunter Biden.
Yeah, but let's face it, the U.S. attorney can't make a move without getting the okay from a sitting attorney general. I had former DNI John Ratcliffe on Sunday, and he said he's concerned that we could see Merrick Garland come in here and tip the scales. Should we be wondering if, in fact, accountability will once again not be reached because you've got a Democrat AG, perhaps tipping the scales on this situation? Where are we in terms of accountability?
Well, I share Representative Ratcliffe's concern with Merrick Garland. However, I think what we're doing on the House Oversight Committee, we're trickling out information on a daily basis that we're finding. Just as soon as we get it, we're trying to leak it to the press to inform the American people. This is a serious problem. More and more information is coming out, not only indicating that Hunter Biden had numerous shady business dealings with countries that don't like us, but also that Joe Biden and Joe Biden's brother were, in fact, direct business partners with Hunter Biden. This is a concern. This is a national security threat. The then Vice President Biden never did disclose this. He's always denied any knowledge of Hunter Biden's business dealings, and this information that we proved this week really contradicts that.
Well, Congressman, I've got to ask you, I mean, you're talking about some serious charges here, whether it be, you know, putting the country at risk because he's compromised because of all of the money he and his family have taken in. That's Joe Biden. Or whether it be this wide open border where we are having surges of foreigners come in and he's then flying them to other cities across the country. Are you going to move to impeach Joe Biden should you get the majority in November?
Well, we're having discussions about that. As you know, Kevin McCarthy will have the final say in that. We have a lot of concerns about Joe Biden. I think you're going to see between now and next January, when Republicans take the majority, we're going to lay the case for all of the misdeeds of the Biden administration. We have terrible policy coming out of the Biden administration, but we have a lot of concern about national security threats with Hunter Biden and Joe Biden's shady business dealings with Russia and with China. Is this affecting the decision on the border? China's making so much money off the fentanyl that's crossing the border. Is the reason Joe Biden has an open border because of his being compromised with China? I don't know, but we're going to get to the bottom of this. Even though we're not in the majority now, Maria, we're doing everything we can to unearth all the problems with the Biden administration.
All right, Congressman, it's great to have you. We're going to be watching your work. It is important work, and we so appreciate it. James Comer joining us this morning.